everyone, I am Mary M. P. Malata from grade 12 Ontario. Now I'm going to present some short videos on how we're going to sanitize, clean our kitchen tools and equipment. Let's watch this. So first, we're going to do the cleaning method. So primary, you should remove first some of the excess food in some of the kitchen utensils like the silverware and the flatware, and after that use a basin to put some warm water and then pre-rinse all the kitchen utensils and tools to remove some of the excess particles in the utensils. So after rinsing all the kitchen tools, now use a sponge and a liquid dishwashing soap to wash the glassware, silverware, and flatware, and make it sure to scrub well using a sponge to remove all the grease and excess dirt in the tools and equipment. So as we finishing washing all the tools and equipments, it's time to rinse it in running water to wash all out the soap's excess. And while rinsing all the tools and equipment, place it in a clean rack and make sure it is in a same and tools and equipment accordingly. After cleaning all the paraphernalia and putting it in a rag, pour the warm water on it. And while you're doing this, make sure to do it gently and safely to prevent any tragedies. After we clean all the dishes, make sure you also sanitize the surfaces of the kitchen to remove all the dirts and excess soap in the top of the stone of the kitchen. And remember, it is important for our tools and equipment to be properly placed and maintained and cared for to ensure it is safe to use when it's needed.